Welcome to the Overnight Oats recipe tutorial. Today we will be making chocolate peanut butter banana overnight oats.
Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to be cooking a few recipes, but anytime we start in the kitchen, we need to wash our hands first. So we've got soap and water, and we'll head over to the sink. So you're going to get a nice dollop of soap in your palm of your hands. Get them a little bit wet. And rub it around. You want to get in between your fingers, on your fingernails. Get your wrists. Give a nice rub. And then add some water. Wash all that soap off. Be really thorough with this one. And we're ready. Hello everyone, my name is Kelly, and today I will be showing you how to make overnight chocolate banana peanut butter oatmeal. So this is our final product. The ingredients you'll be needing for this oatmeal are 1 banana. This is a source of natural sweetness. We've got chia seeds, which are a great source of fiber. We've got ground flax seeds, which are a great source of omega-3s. We've got cocoa powder, which will give us that chocolatey flavor. Oatmeal as our main source of fiber and protein. We've got almond milk to soak up the mixture and act as our wet ingredient for this recipe. And last but not least, we have peanut butter, which is a healthy source of fat and will add a creaminess to our oatmeal.
To start, you're going to peel your banana and cut it into small pieces so that we can mash it.
You guys can grab the banana, and we're going to peel it. And I like to peel it, but not take the peel off all the way, just so it has something to sit on. So we're going to mash this banana, but before we mash it, I like to give it a chop, and this just makes it easier when we mash it. So when I chop it, I put my knife on one side of my hand, and while I'm cutting it, it's going to be moving away from my other hand. So be mindful of where your fingers are on the first slice, and we're just going to move along, cutting small slices in the banana. You don't need a sharp knife for this. You can just use a butter knife. And we will slice all the way along. There you go. So take your chopped up banana. Some of them are trying to get away. And we're going to dump it into our bowl. And get it all in there. And put our peel in the compost.
To mash the banana, take your fork and press into it until you have a smooth, creamy texture like in the photo.
We're going to take just a regular fork and give our banana a mash. So you're going to be pushing down on the banana with the fork. The more ripe your banana is, and by that I mean the more brown spots it has, the sweeter it will be in this recipe, and also the easier it will be to mash. So the less ripe, the more of an arm workout you're going to get. Okay, so your final mixture should look something like this. It's nice and mashed up and smooth.
You can add your mashed banana to your container or jar, and then we're going to move on to oatmeal. Add 3/4 cups of oatmeal, and you can do this by scooping a 1/4 cup 3 times.
And now we can add some oatmeal. So we're going to take 3/4 cups of rolled oats in our measuring cup. So we'll measure out 3/4 cups. So this is our 3/4. All right, so we've got our mashed bananas And our 3/4 cups of oatmeal, we can dump that right into the bowl.
Next, grab your teaspoon, this is 1 TSP, and add 1 teaspoon of chia seeds and 1 teaspoon of flax seeds to your mixture.
We can move on to seeds. So, chia seeds and flax seeds are going to bring a lot of the nutrients in this oatmeal. I want you to take a teaspoon of each. Chia seeds are a great source of fiber, and they actually absorb a lot of water. So they're going to help absorb that almond milk. And then we've got a teaspoon of flaxseed. On your measuring spoons, it will have little writing along the handle that says teaspoon or tablespoon or whatever the measurement may be. Teaspoon can be shortened to TSP, and tablespoon gets shortened to TBSP. So if there's a B in there, it's tablespoon, and if there's no B, it's teaspoon.
To get our chocolatey flavor, you're going to add 2 teaspoons of cocoa powder to the mixture.
All right, now we're going to get some chocolate in here. So grab your cocoa powder. We're going to do 2 teaspoons of cocoa powder. That's 2 TSP. So 1, 2, and you can set your cocoa powder aside.
Next, grab your tablespoon, which is 1 TBSP, and add 1 tablespoon of peanut butter to your mixture.
And now the fun stuff. We're going to get our peanut butter, and this time we're using 1 tablespoon, so TBSP. Now, I secretly like to add more than 1 tablespoon. So if you're going a little bit bigger than the spoon can hold, that's okay. This will make it nice and creamy, and it'll give you a healthy source of fat in your oatmeal. All right. You can set your peanut butter aside. So your bowl should look something like this. It's going to be all your dry ingredients on top of your banana.
Last but not least, we're going to add 3/4 cups of almond milk or milk of choice to our mixture and give it a nice stir.
Lastly, we need some liquid for these oats to soak up. So we are using almond milk today. We're going to do another 3/4 cups just like we did with the oats. So we're going to try and hit that 3/4 cup measuring mark. Let's see if we can get it spot on. Oh, close, close, perfect. You can set your almond milk aside and pour this into your mixture. And now we just stir it up. You want to get that peanut butter mixed in and all your dry ingredients until it's forming a perfect brown mixture. Okay. Once it's mixed, it'll look something like this. And you'll notice it's still quite soupy and liquidy. And that's because the oatmeal hasn't had enough time to absorb the liquid. So we're going to be putting this into the fridge overnight. And during that time, the oatmeal and the chia seeds and all those dry ingredients are going to absorb the banana and the peanut butter and the almond milk.
Now that you have everything in your mixture, you can close your oatmeal container with a lid or plastic wrap and set it in the fridge. You'll be leaving it overnight to eat in the morning.
So let's put this in the fridge. And now you can just go to bed. And in the morning, your breakfast will be ready.
Now that your oatmeal is ready, you can take it out of the fridge and enjoy. Feel free to add any extra toppings you'd like.
Good morning. Let's go check on our oatmeal. And now they're a nice, thick consistency. Nice and creamy. All right, now that our overnight oats are ready, we're going to add some toppings. So you can add whatever you want. Nuts, seeds, some chocolate chips, extra peanut butter. I'm going to be adding an extra dollop of peanut butter. Just on top like that. And I've got another banana here, which I'm going to peel and chop it up again, just like we did before, into little slices. And then, this is the fun part, is you just fan them out onto your oatmeal. So it looks a little something like this.